Another element that we might want in this portfolio would probably be a series of texts. Okay, so for texts, we could start off with the title or the cover sheet. We do want to go activate the text layer, and in the toolbox we have the text or the type tool. Okay, and when you crunch down on the arrow, you have all these other type on a path and stuff like that, but just a single type tool is fine. Notice that we have the menu change on us, which is actually quite good, because then we could set up your set up your font style and everything in this area. Font size, you can set up in this area as well, and all the other stuff as well. Okay, but to type in a text, it's very difficult just to place in a box like that. Actually, not that difficult, but this too, you might want to plan things out in frames. You can make the text box, but if you put it into frame, so you have this thing, let's say this is going to be the frame where my text is going to go. Okay. Arial 4. Okay, so I'll say portfolio. Second line, I might change the text size, 24. Maybe put my name on it. Maybe I can even put my class. Okay, so there it is. Within that text tool, you can always take all these stuff and change the justification, or you can change the kerning as well. So this is the kerning tool. Since this looks rather tight, we'll just say maybe it looks a little bit more comfortable like that. Okay, if we do this thing, we'll spread these out so that it matches the portfolio maybe. That could be somewhere around there. Alright, this is a little bit off, so I'm going to change that to 60. See if that works. Yeah, alright, so setting up the text, the font size, and its justification, as well as its kerning, can go a long way in just creating a simple title for your project. So if you have this thing, you could put the text and name each of your drawings and such. All right. Also, if you have a series of text, blocks of text, copies. Since I don't really have a copy, I will steal one. So this is a good thing to do, or not a good thing to. This is a pretty handy thing to do, actually. Show you a little trick. All right. Go to lorem ipsum generator. So let's say you plan to put blocks of text, but you don't exactly know what it is yet. You could go to this lorem ipsum generator, and it will generate a bunch of rubbish for you. It doesn't matter what the text are, but you can go ahead and use that. So let's say I selected a tool that has this much space, all right, or this area right here I'm going to use as a text. I know that it's on the text layer because it's that same blue right there. Okay. Select the lorem ipsum, Control C, and then drop it right into that text bar, Control V. Okay, and there it is. Okay, notice that you have this red box right there. Okay, if you recall from using Illustrator, that red box means that there's probably a lot more text beyond it, right? Okay, so right now it's not showing. A quick way to show all that might be to just double click on this red arrow or red box, and it will create the rest of your text for you. And still there's more. So let's say I change all that. Add more, and there's more right there. Actually, not much more. Okay. Alright, so I created this text, and it's all linked so that if you happen to write on, let's say, a Word program, right? So you use the Microsoft Word because I don't know how to spell very well. My grammar isn't so good. See? And so I would write up everything in a word processing program and then drop it into the portfolio booklet. Okay, so this one right here can basically, you can move this anywhere onto these pages. Okay, so now something like that. And I don't know how you're going to set all these up, but if you work with a column spacing and such, you should be able to get a nice design together. So notice that all of them are linked, so if you add to one section or type in, it'll just keep adding to the rest. Okay? So this could be a start of your booklet form. Alright, so fill out all the content and you should be good. Basically, we're using all this as a layout program, so just put all your images and text and drawings in there and you should be set.